Cameron Cox is here to explain. Hi, Cameron.
Hey, Jackie. All right, now I guess it's never too early to talk about the future. The Spurs are one win away from their 5th NBA title, so naturally the topic of what could happen next comes up. All the talk in the national media the past couple of days has been about the future of Tim Duncan and Greg Popovich. Now, there's been some speculation and internet rumors that both could hang it up after this season if the Spurs win it all. So today at practice, Pop set the record straight.
When you and Timmy ride off into the sunset, what happens here next?
Are you trying to push me out the door?
No, you've still got a lot of basketball to play.
I don't feel tired. I'm tired today, but I mean in general. I'd like to continue to coach.
Beyond this year?
Sure. I didn't think I was have to ask those kind of or answer those kinds of questions today.
All right, Jackie, let's be real. Retirement is the last thing on these guys' mind. You heard Pop. He wants to coach, and it wouldn't surprise me if he had another 10 years left in him. As for Timmy, well, 10 years might be pushing it just a little bit, but next year is more likely than most think. Coming up, you'll hear from the captain tonight in sports.
You have no data to support that. You haven't talked to any of us to support that. It's just irrelevant at this point. We are focused on the next game.
It's hard to focus on the game when people are asking what's next, but the Spurs quickly put that talk in check. All right, it's no secret. Tim Duncan's Hall of Fame career is coming to an end, but as for when it will end, no one knows, including Tim. Here are the facts. Duncan is 38 years old. He has a player option for next season, and he has until the end of the month, according to ESPN, to tell the Spurs if he will pick it up or not. To say he won't is a huge stretch. Duncan continues, well, to kick Father Time, and judging from his reaction here, retirement is the last thing on his mind right now.
I don't have any plans on doing anything. I'm going to figure it out when it comes. So I'm not saying I'm retiring. I'm not saying I'm not retiring. I'm not saying anything. I'm going to figure it out as it goes. I've always said if I feel like I'm effective, if I feel like I can contribute, then I'll continue to play. Right now I feel that way, so we will see what happens.
Do you have a time frame?
I don't have a time frame. I don't think about it, and whatever people are saying or who has a insight on whatever, they're getting it from somewhere else, because I haven't told anybody anything, nor have I thought about it in any respect.
He's definitely still effective. All right, now the retirement talk overshadowing the game to some, but not to the Spurs. Winning a 5th title is the only thing that matters, and history says it's a matter of when, not if. By now, you've all heard the stat. No team has ever rallied to win the finals down 3-1. But despite history being on their side, the Spurs, they know from experience, nothing is guaranteed.
We go back to last year, and we learn from that. We're 30 seconds away, and we feel that we have it in the bag, and it slips out of our fingers. So I think we learn from that.
We can't be thinking, oh, no, we played pretty well on the road. Let's go Game 6. No, it's the most important game.
We said we don't want to give him any momentum or any light or confidence going back home, and we're treating every game like it's a Game 7.
We're still excited, but at the same time, we focus. We know we got to finish the job.
Jackie, that Ray Allen shot, it still hurts. All right, finishing the job would give Tim, Tony, and Manu their 4th ring together. Only the Celtics of the 60s would have more. Now, it's something we'll probably never see again in sports. And as for if this is their last run, well, you know the drill.
We've been on our last run for the last 5 or 6 years, per everyone, or how everyone wants to put it. As I said, as long as we feel like we're being effective, we're going to stay out here, we're going to play.
You know, that's why we play basketball, you know, to win championships and create moments that we're never going to forget. And so I've been very blessed, and I don't take it for granted. You know, I enjoy every moment, especially with Timmy and Manu.
All right, now what makes this team different, the Spurs, they don't just count on the big three. Kawhi Leonard has looked like the finals MVP in games 3 and 4. Boris Diaw is now the X factor, and Patty Mills has just been huge off the bench. It looks like now all that hard work Patty put in the offseason is starting to pay off.
I feel great. I think I feel more like myself now than I ever have before, and that's obviously, you know, a feeling that you want to have at this stage, and it's fun as well.
It's been great to have a great backup, and I wish luck for Patty this summer, because I'll be in vacation the whole summer, so I'll be laughing at Patty next year.
Tony needs the rest. All right, now the Heat could be on summer vacation as soon as Monday, and head coach Eric Spoelstra says if we don't limit our mistakes, this series will be over. But what about this?
Eric, I'm sure you haven't slept much in the last couple of days, so have you figured out how to slow down the Spurs?
Well, we better.
How do you?
We'll figure that out.
They better, especially everyone else not named LeBron. He's averaging 27 points and getting very little help from his teammates. So LeBron's message to his team is this.
Gotta win one game. That's all we can think about. We can't think about forcing a game 7. We gotta, try to win one game. In game 5, being here in a hostile environment, obviously we know if we lose, the season is over. I need to do more because what I'm doing isn't enough. And it's just what I put on myself.
Finally, in case you missed this, tomorrow is Father's Day. The Spurs motto is "We are family." So the question to Manu, does having young kids put the craziness of the finals into perspective?
Completely. They have no clue what we are playing, what we are going through, how much we're playing for. They are just kids trying to have fun with their dad and enjoy their time. They don't even know about Father's Day. So I'm just, it really helps me in the time off.
I want to be a kid again. All right, Sunday's Game 5 tips off at 7. As soon as it's over, flip right here to News 4. We'll be in post-game mode. Wall-to-wall coverage. Nobody does it better in town. All right, third-round action out of the U.S. Open. Despite a rough day, Martin Kaymer, he still holds a comfortable 5-shot lead. He's at 8 under. 7 Americans, though, right behind him in the top 10. By the way, fan favorite Phil Mickelson is out of the picture. He's tied for 30th at 5 over. College World Series. Texas opening up against UC Irvine. The Longhorns jumped out to a 1-0 lead, but the Anteaters, ladies, you heard me right, the Anteaters, they scored 3 unanswered runs in the 8th. Texas, they fall 3-1. Texas will play either Louisville or Vanderbilt in an elimination game on Monday. All right, here we go. Time for our CTP Corporate Travel Planners playoff trivia question. In the Duncan Popovich era, how many times have the Spurs won a playoff series in Game 5? Jackie?
Ooh. B.
A. The correct answer is C.
Okay, well, we didn't do
with
well.
8. I think y'all both saw the answer. You let that one go.
Yeah, well.
All right, before I go, I would like to send a very special Happy Father's Day to my dad and my grandpa. Both are my best friends, and I wouldn't be here without their guidance today. As you can see, that's us right there a long time ago in the Dome. Sports played a huge role in our household growing up. Some of my favorite memories are either going to games with them or watching on the couch. That picture is absolutely embarrassing of me.
No, it's not.
My dad said I wouldn't show it on TV. Well, Dad, there you go. Happy Father's Day, guys. Love you, miss you. They're quickly, they'll becoming Spurs fans. I've converted them from Rockets to Spurs fans.
Well, that's
so,
and that wasn't that long ago.
It was. No. It was a long time.
What year?
I'm not going to say.
First Spurs championship.
I wasn't going to say.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
99.
He's
we'll
so
be right
cute,
back.
Cameron.
Thanks.